Hello and welcome to No Rest for the Weekend. I'm Jason Godbey, and we're back with some more movie release news with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Yasin Lago.
Hello, folks.
I love your deep voice. You sound like Eeyore. I don't know who's going to get that reference, but we found it funny. And that's the important thing.
Same therapist.
We got more movies to talk about coming up here. And last time we left off, we were talking about sort of a prestige drama that's going to be at all the film festivals. And now we're getting back to popcorn land in early October. October 10th, Tron Ares. This is the third in the Tron series. And it only took like 30, 40 years since the first Tron.
It seems like there's more movies than that, but I guess not.
Well, they did a cartoon series for a bit. There's been various Tron. They keep trying to make Tron happen at Disney. This one stars Jared Leto, Greta Lee, Cameron Monaghan, Evan Peters, Gillian Anderson, Jodie Turner-Smith, who was another film, and then the great Jeff Bridges. In this one, we're bringing the Tron computer into the real world, which was kind of the threat of the previous Tron movie. For you Tron heads out there, a highly sophisticated program, Ares, is sent from the digital world into the real world on a dangerous mission. And I believe this Ares character is going to be Jared Leto. The trailer looked really cool. The first Tron, let's talk about Tron for a moment. The original Tron from the 80s, which came out in like 83 or so. It's an early 80s movie.
It was 83, 84.
It is one of the most boring science fiction films ever. Like, it creeps along. Nothing happens for huge swaths of the movie. But the second one, Tron Legacy, not the greatest movie, but it looked awesome.
Yes.
Like, it looks so cool. Like,
Yeah.
I watched that movie. I've seen that movie several times just to sort of bask in the look of it. Like, I think it looks so amazing.
I got to tell you, outside of the dialogue, which is, comic book at best, it also has one of the best soundtracks, which is, I believe, mostly Daft Punk.
Yeah, Daft Punk.
You're
not the only one to say that. A lot of people love that soundtrack.
Yeah, it is quite awesome. And frankly, if you look, they're in there.
Yeah, they've got a small cameo too.
Yeah, and they fit in so well.
They look like
hilarious.
they were birthed from Tron.
Yeah. They may have to be. I think they may have to show up in this one too, because I don't know. I might need the music.
This looked interesting to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm running out to the theater. So once again, our metric for these films is we're gonna see it as in see it in the theater, stream it as in wait for it to come out online, or skip it altogether. This is a definite stream it for me. Definite. I definitely want to check it out. I just don't want to. I don't know if it's worth movie theater money.
That's a good point. The effects would imply. I mean, that great big ship like running down the street, looked fantastic when I saw the trailer on
recognizer,
screen.
I think they call them, those big staple-shaped things.
Yes, that was actually quite a thing. And Gillian Anderson is going to be in it, which I don't know if she just wants to be in something popular and needs the money or something. I'm sure Marvel would have picked her up.
All you old school X-File fans out there.
Yeah. I still love you, Scully. What you call it to this day? I still do it. There's going to be a part of me.
You're definitely going to stream this one, though, at least.
At some point, at least, at the very least, there is a possibility I may go to the movies if I'm feeling weak. If the very young
maybe
boy
there's
who
nothing
went to
else
Tron,
playing that weekend.
Exactly.
Maybe
Exactly.
maybe you got a free Saturday and there's a matinee opened up.
So far, I don't think there's anything that particular week coming out that same weekend, outside of the very intellectual film After the Hunt.
Right. Oh, that's happening after the hunt.
Yeah, that week.
All right.
So you're getting the two ends of
right.
Very intellectual and
just looks cool.
Yeah.
This movie looks cool as hell.
Yes.
And if you got the spare bucks, this is going to look amazing on a big screen.
Yes.
I wish I could have seen Legacy on a big screen, just to see it on a big screen.
Yeah.
Like I said, not a great movie, but my God, does it look awesome.
Yeah.
Now we're getting a little bit of that scary season thing coming out as happens in the month of October. October 17th, Black Phone 2, sequel to Black Phone, directed by Scott Derrickson. Once again, this stars Ethan Hawke as Finn, now 17, struggles with life after his captivity. his sister begins receiving calls in her dreams from the black phone and seeing disturbing visions of 3 boys being stalked at a winter camp known as Alpine Lake. So this sounds like a direct sequel to Black Phone.
Which is funny because there isn't. This was made for film. Wasn't originally written. I think I've seen some place where Joe Hill has given it the okay, though I don't know how involved he really is with this one. With that said, I'm a big fan of the first one. I probably will go see this one. At this moment, I'm going to say go ahead and stream it, just because it's a sequel that some people are attached to, and that others are not. That I would assume would have been. But it might be one of those situations where the production company is going to go ahead with their IP.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see the first one. I don't really care. We have a lot of movies and not a lot of time, so I'm gonna probably skip through some of these. Good Fortune with is directed by Aziz Ansari, coming out October 17th, starring Keanu Reeves. It's Keanu Reeves as an inept angel named Gabriel who meddles in the lives of a struggling gig worker and a wealthy I think it's sort of a body swap movie where the two people, the rich man, poor man, switch places kind of thing.
is that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's sort of like one of the Oh God movies, if anybody remembers those.
Right. You know what? From the trailer, I kind of took it as a kind of a different version of Michael.
Yeah,
John Travolta,
yeah.
in that the angel has come to Earth, and he's kind of living the Earth thing, and he might like it a little too much. How Aziz Ansari fits into the story, I don't know, which is probably good. Not giving away the whole thing.
All right, we're gonna lightning round these. Okay,
Yes,
so
yeah,
like for
yeah.
Good Fortune, see it, stream it, skip it.
I'm probably going to stream it. Yeah,
I'm probably
because I'm a Keanu Reeves fan. It's him being silly.
If I have time on a Sunday, I'll stream it. Next up, Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 2 coming out on October 24th. This one stars Carl Urban and Louis Tan. This is Mortal Kombat. Johnny Cage pitted against other warriors. I have no interest in these Mortal Kombat movies, so I'm totally going to skip it. But video game heads out there who dig Mortal Kombat,
it looks fun for them. Unfortunately, I don't really know who else is going to,
Fans of Mortal Kombat will go see Mortal Kombat.
Fans of Mortal Kombat, fans of martial arts, fans of random action movies.
Right. All right, now we got another film, and this one looks like it's going for the prestige ring. So this is called House of Dynamite. Directed by Catherine Bigelow, who's known as an action director.
Yeah.
Idris Elba, Rebecca Ferguson, Jared Harris are in it. Centered on White House staffers grappling with an impending missile strike on America, this gripping drama unfolds in real time as tensions escalate. So somebody's dropping a bomb and people are scrambling and finding out who they are. Sounds like a bunch of good people in it.
Yes.
This is maybe Catherine Bigelow trying to, she did Hurt Locker as well, I think.
Right.
So
Yeah.
this is in sort of that realm. Like, it doesn't ring any bells for me personally,
Right.
but I think people are gonna dig this. I think most people are going to probably watch it on Netflix or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. You know what? It kind of because it's maybe because it's Catherine Bigelow. I think it's going to be one of those things where it's sort of like the Hurt Locker, in that people didn't necessarily run to the theaters, but at some point the word got out. You've got to see this movie.
Yeah, maybe.
There's just enough people in it to go. Let's
could be a sleeper.
Let's take a look. Yeah, it could be a sleeper.
All right, so now we got some movies that I'm actually interested in. Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere, October 24th as well. This is directed by Scott Cooper. This is Jeremy Allen White playing the boss, Bruce Springsteen. It's about Springsteen's journey crafting the 1982 album Nebraska. Springsteen fans are going to go see this. Like, this is going to be a big go see. It's also going to be one of those, like, Jeremy Allen White is another one of those hot, like, Io Edebiri. She's in a bunch of stuff now. He's going to be in a bunch of things because of The Bear. This movie wants hardware. It's going to be at New York Film Festival. It's a spotlight feature there. I'm going to try and catch it. It's definitely a see it for critics. It's a see it in the theater for anybody, critics and Academy voters. For the average person, maybe more of a stream it. I mean, Springsteen's got a huge fan base, so this is probably going to make a ton of money.
Yeah. Anyway, and if you're a fan of rock bios, which is a thing,
Right. There's been a rash of them coming out lately. All these boomer artists getting biopics and documentaries. We just talked about the Billy Joel documentary that they did. So this is right in that neighborhood. Now, this one looked pretty awesome. I saw the trailer for it. This is Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro. And just saying that in a sentence feels good. This has got Oscar Isaac as the famed Dr. Frankenstein. Mia Goth is in it. You know what this is. I don't even have to read the log line. This is Frankenstein. I was a big fan of Kenneth Branagh's Frankenstein, which is a big, bold melodrama, gothic melodrama. I think that's what this is going to be as well. I think Del Toro's bringing it back, and he's one of the few non-British people that know how to do that. Based on Crimson Peak, Guillermo del Toro knows how to do gothic, melodrama, and horror. I couldn't think of it. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
It will be in the theaters. Go to the theaters and see this. The man, let's put it like this: the man has been carrying around a personal diary of what he wants to do with Frankenstein. He's been carrying this for years.
Right, probably since childhood.
He's so ready to make this movie. Just back up and let the movie happen.
Yeah, it's going to be, I'm definitely going to catch it. All right, so we mentioned this guy last episode when we talked about Luca Guadagnino, Yorgos Lanthimos. The strange, the depressing, once again, starring Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons. He's got like his own rep company of actors. So Emma Stone plays like this high-powered CEO. Here's the log line. 2 conspiracy-obsessed young men kidnapped the high-powered CEO of a major company, convinced that she is an alien intent on destroying planet Earth. Emma Stone as an alien? I mean, like, Yorgos Lanthimos is one of those filmmakers, he's an acquired taste. You either like it or you don't. Yeah. I am not the biggest Lanthimos fan, but I respect the work, and I do have like some of it. Like, I like The Favorite. I thought The Lobster was really weird, but well done.
Yes.
This is also probably going to be really weird and really well done. And, Emma Stone is just doing her best work with this guy. This is why she keeps making movie after movie with him.
Yeah, I get why she's in it. And frankly, because he's doing it, I question whether or not she might just be an alien. She may just turn out to be a space alien in this,
she's great, though. She's one of those people that stuck around, and I didn't get sick of her, when she was like the ingenue and everything for like years, and she's still doing it, and she's still great.
To be honest, I don't catch everything,
right?
So, which is why I probably don't have.
That's why you're not sick of her.
Fatigue. Yeah. It's like, no, I'm not going to see that. That looks interesting.
What about you? Is this a see it, stream it, or skip it?
This is going to be a stream it.
I concur
because I'm curious as to how they're going to play Plemons' character.
All right.
Is he going to be just all out crazy, which would be awesome.
All right, so up next, coming out in November, already to November 7th, Predator Badlands. This one is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who did Prey, and this stars Elle Fanning. A young predator outcast from his clan finds an unlikely ally on his journey in search of the ultimate adversary. Are you a Predator guy? Are you a Predator fan?
I like to include myself as a Predator fan, though I can't say the Predator movies have always worked. There's a couple of them that
you gotta love the first one.
One or two. The first one is a classic. The second one I've come to appreciate, even though it's there's some parts of it that's just mildly.
I love
ridiculous.
Me some Danny Glover.
There are some great lines and ridiculous stuff that shows up in that one, and there's been decent approaches to some of the other. Alien vs. Predator, I think, is not a great movie.
I've never seen any of those, the Alien vs. Predator things.
Just fun to see these two guys like kind of going at
I've only seen Predator 1, Predator 2, and Prey. I kind of didn't bother with the other ones. I think I saw Predators, the one that were on the
yeah. That one, I kind of like that one just because it's slightly different and it's got some interesting people in it. This one coming off. Meanwhile, there's a cartoon on I'm going to say Netflix, which I believe is called Killer Killers.
Oh yeah. It's a Predator animated thing.
You're right. So coming off of that, there's going to be some excitement because that one is actually really good. And Prey, I think, is probably outside maybe the first one, really the best approach to Predator I've seen yet.
It's
Um,
basically the same as the first one. It's just a different. It's just a period piece. It's just a set in a
it's a
different period.
it's a period piece.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool though. I liked it.
And it works, and she's great.
I love Amber
Mid
Midthunder.
Amber Midthunder.
She should get an award just for her name.
I'm like, where is she? I need where Amber? Where are you? I need to see more.
We need some
please.
more movies
We need
with
some
her.
more movies with her. This one looks interesting. Um, I should be more excited about it. But I'm kind of not. I might wind up just sort of streaming it somewhere down the line.
For me,
but
it's a maybe streaming it if I catch it on HBO Max or something like that.
it's
all right,
it's unfortunate because it seems like a big summer movie, like popcorn
but it didn't get
thing.
the big summer movie popcorn slot.
That's
That
what I'm concerned.
you are
about.
suspect. As a wise moviegoer, as a savvy moviegoer, as you should be. Last time we spoke about The Long Walk. This is another Stephen King, I believe, writing as Richard Bachman.
Right.
Back in the day, what is it? Like the early '80s. This came.
I believe so. Yeah. The book or the first.
The book
version,
was
movie.
maybe from the '70s or late
I think
'70s,
the
early
late
'80s.
yeah.
And this is The Running Man, the remake. Now the original with Arnold is a classic. It is a bombastic, big movie with big muscles and madness.
Big colors and costumes and just things exploding, and ironically couldn't be any further away from the book.
Right.
If you had used somebody else's source material, it's kind of funny.
So I'm not sure. So this one is directed by Edgar Wright. Knowing Edgar Wright, he's probably a big fan of the original.
Yeah.
And this stars Glenn Powell, who is a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
We recommended a film that he was in called Hitman, that I
Yeah.
called at New York Film Festival, it was on Netflix. It was really great. Now, for those of you who don't know, in the Arnold movie, he's like a man who's wrongly convicted, and then they give him a shot at freedom through this absurd game show called The Running Man, where he has to like survive a number of trials and not get killed by these predator hunter people who are all very Worldwide Wrestling Federation, and some of them literally, because Jesse Ventura is in it. Now, this one is a man joins a game show where the contestants are allowed to go anywhere in the world, but they're pursued by hunters who are trying to kill them. So this is kind of like almost like the second and third John Wick films. The second John Wick film where he's being pursued by where you never realized how many hired killers there were in New York City.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's it's sort of like also what I thought of when I saw it was and this is going back a bit, The Game with Michael Douglas.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, and
David Fincher.
Yeah, he's just randomly just being chased everywhere. And I'm thinking that's kind of the idea of what we're doing with this one. What's going to get me to the theaters is Edgar Wright. Edgar Wright.
I'm interested.
I'm curious as to what it is that he said. You know what? I've got to do this.
I'm curious as well. I don't know if I'm movie theater money curious. This is definitely a stream it for me.
I'm too big of an Edgar Wright fan to not go. All right, let me.
All right, we got to move on. But so the next film we mentioned, I think you mentioned Wicked last time. This is the sequel to Wicked, Wicked for Good. This is an interesting one for me because I saw the play. The play had already been out for like 20 years. I got a free ticket to go see it, so I'll always say yes to free Broadway. And it was a lovely show. It looks amazing. The set is amazing. The costumes, the spectacle of it is amazing. I love the first act. And the first act is basically like the film where Elphaba becomes the Wicked Witch of the West. She has the big song, Defying Gravity. And when I saw the play, I was like, that was great. Oh, wait, there's another act? Like, we got to sit through like another hour? And the second act is basically The Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
Told from the different perspective.
Okay.
So this once again we got Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo coming back. Yeah, I tried to watch the first movie and I made it about halfway through, and I was like, this is really long. This is even longer than the play. Like the first part one was as long as the entire play. So this one is probably going to be long.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, I don't see it being a concise hour and a half.
This is a critic. This is what they used to call a critic-proof movie, because no matter what people like you and I say about it, this has got a huge fan base. It's going to make a gajillion dollars. Like it's already going to make a gajillion dollars. All the elements are there. Everybody's great. I like certain decisions that they make. I didn't like other decisions that they make compared to the play. But I like the play, so I feel like if you're somebody who was like in love with the play, this is not exactly that. But for many people who wanted to see the play but couldn't make it to Broadway or their regional production of it, this is going to be their Wicked, because they already know the songs. They've already been listening to them. They've already, used the CD. Used up the CD and stuff like that, just like Hamilton. For fans of this, you know who you are. You can tell me about it later.
Yeah, my wife is going to just go into a full discussion about it, so I'm good.
All right. So there's a couple other ones on the list. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I don't care. I saw the first one with a friend of mine. It was kind of dumb.
I'm
the
sure
second one I didn't even bother with.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a reason why they have to do the third one.
Yeah, because they have to get to the Now You Don't part. The second one's only called like Now You See Me Too.
Yes, yes. And mind you, there was a movie back in the 60s
called Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
You See Me, Now You Don't, starring the great Kurt Russell.
Right.
And Cesar Romero. It's one of those
probably a much better
Kurt
movie.
Russell at college, like creating things. He has like a series of movies back then when he was like at college, like creating like crazy things for his friends to use. And he came out with an invisible. Yes.
Then we got Zootopia 2. The first one was cute. It's definitely
it's got a big following.
It does.
Oddly. It's got an oddly big following.
Yeah, I've heard that like furries are into it or something. So like I don't even know anything about that culture, but it's a cute. The first one was super cute. Right. I'm sure the second one is cute.
Yes. It took a while, but here it is.
People are definitely going to stream that one.
Yeah.
Another one I don't care about that will probably get a bunch of viewers. Five Nights at Freddy's
2.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I did see the first one.
Coming out on December 5th.
Fun.
Of all the people in this room, you would be the person to have seen the first one.
I've seen this one. Yeah, of course. Yeah, because there's things that I have to do for cinema. Yeah, no, this is at best stream it.
Okay.
Because I have absolutely no idea why we're doing this.
Okay. Well, and then one I'm actually interested in because I like the previous films. This is another Knives Out mystery, Wake Up Dead Man.
Yes, sir.
Directed by Ryan Johnson. This one has Kaylee Spenny and Glenn Close, Kerry Washington, and of course we got with the return of Benoit Blanc. I like that character. And I like what Daniel Craig is doing with that character, even though he sounds like Foghorn Leghorn for some reason. A Southerner that no Southerner actually sounds like today. I really like the first one. The second one I didn't think it was as good as the Glass Onion. I didn't think it was as good, but a great cast and a lot of fun. I'm assuming because Glass Onion was a Netflix joint that this will probably also be
I'm thinking
on Netflix. So it's definitely a stream it for me. I will catch it when it comes out. What about you? Are you going to catch this one too?
I want to try and catch it. I am a fan of Knives Out, and I think Knives Out is so good that the Glass Onion was never going to reach that.
But still pretty good.
But still pretty good. It's its own movie. You can't don't go into it thinking, oh, I want to see more Knives Out.
It's not
quite that.
It's almost a shame that they had to link the two of them because it's not a sequel. But like, yeah, I'm interested. I'm definitely out to see more Benoit Blanc movies.
Yeah.
I think there's actually be a great TV series too.
It absolutely. I'm not sure who they would have for it. I mean,
if you could get Daniel Craig. I'm down. I'm down for it. And this is also like, to me, this is like the return of an Agatha Christie type thing where they just get these star-studded casts.
Yes, which is also a set of movies that I don't necessarily consider sequels.
No,
sort of like it's an anthology.
Yeah, it's an anthology.
But
it's the same lead character, but they're not connected.
Yeah. And in this case, the same thing. I'm going to go see it in the theaters because I do not pay for Netflix.
All right, I'm definitely going to catch it. All right, so we got to wrap up, brother. Thank you so much for doing this again. We got more movie news and things like that coming up. And we're going to have movie reviews. We're going to be covering film festivals, New York Film Festival, Mill Valley, AFI. We have all these different film festivals with the prestige festivals coming out soon. So the one that you want to listen to critics talk about. But for now, we got to wrap it up. So that's all we got for you today. Thanks so much for taking this trip down the rabbit hole once again. And for more content, more movie reviews and news, you can find them at norestfortheweekendpodcast.com. Don't forget to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform and on the YouTubes, youtube.com/getbehindtherabbit. I'd like to thank my man, Yasin Lago, for stopping by the studio to chat with me about movies. And for the BTRP Media Network, I'm Jason Godbey. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
This is the BTRP Media Network.